This was me. I went from 230 pounds to 140 pounds. And my favorite things to do were California burritos, World of Warcraft, and Dr. Pepper, pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure I gained at least 20 pounds in college just on Dr. Pepper and Pop-Tarts. I mean, that was like a daily thing. Like, that was like usually the snack after the, horrible dinner. Probably around 2007, there was no like real, switch. There's no like, nothing clicked. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna do this now. It just kind of like gained momentum all on its own. But, started going to the gym, like turned into like 6 days a week, doing an hour and a half, just really hard cardio. That's all I really did. As that happened, I started to make better decisions. Didn't really eat better food, just wiser, less food, smaller portions, whatnot. Definitely, that's the best way to start out. But then, you can only go to the gym for so long. Being indoors, it's just starting to get old. So that's kind of when my buddy Dan was starting to get into riding, and I was like, let's take this outside, and we'll make it not about working out, or make it about something else, but we are working, So I finally, I got a Cannondale on Craigslist, still have it, probably will never get rid of it, because that's kind of like the first serious bike I started training on. So pretty much the first ride we did on that bike, we left my house at like, I think it was dark when we left, so we went all the way up to Scripps and then came down to 67, and looked back and I was like, wow, we rode like 40 miles. We just did it because we wanted to do it. That's one of my favorite things about riding a bike, right? So a few months later, Dan and I say, well, let's just do this 100-mile ride. Have no real, we did 40. 100's not that much more, right? Like, we had no concept of that kind of distance and time on a bike. So we did that. It rained the entire time. And like and if I did that again, I probably would have stopped too, because it would not be worth it. But to us, it was like it was a big deal to overcome that. And then to do 100 miles in horrible condition, it was like, prove it to yourself, That was probably what may have lit the fire to train and get more serious on the bike. My favorite thing is just basically riding with your buddies. You all have a very similar focus. You might have different strengths, but you're all kind of in it for a common goal, and that's to get better at riding your bike. So, definitely changed my life big time. Went from 230 pounds to 140 pounds. You can still enjoy that good food, still have that beer, but now you've earned it. My name's Ben Raymond, and I love riding my bike all over San Diego.